Who really want war? Who really want to spar with a beast? Raise hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on a level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a damn.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another weekend league hell game. This time it's going to be against Davis. I've never played this player, but this turned out to be a really good game. And going into this game, I want to say I'm 18-0. So that's where we're at as far as weekend league goes. Before we get into these highlights and this game footage and my feedback and all that, if you guys haven't subscribed already, hit the sub button, turn your notifications on, and at the end of this video, like and leave a comment what you think about the game, what I could have been doing better with my opponent, what you thought about my opponent's game plan, whatever it may be. Try to respond to as much as possible. All right, so I start with the ball. We started off with Reggie Bush left side, and right off the rip, Reggie Bush is gonna break a huge run down the left side of the field for a touchdown, 72 yards to Reggie Bush to kick things off. And when you start the game this well, your opponent didn't see none of your offense, you just saw one play, you're in a really great spot offensively, and your defense is free rolling out here, so you can take some risks. You see him come out in bunch, throw to the flats. And what I mean by take some risks is you can play aggressive. If you give up a touchdown, you're back to square one. Here, I'm just a little bit too late on the pass play. As he throws a dot there, he's going to run halfback base on the very next play to Reggie Bush. Out to midfield here, right at the 50-yard line. 2nd and 4 coming up. He has Josh Allen back there. So Josh Allen with the gunslinger. He's throwing that ball around early. 1st and 10. Bunch offense is gonna run base to the right here. Reggie Bush now on the other side of the quarterback. Josh Allen dropping back, throwing the drag underneath. Little hezzy there from my opponent. Usually when you see the hezzy, their opponent's probably gonna be pretty sweaty. I feel like if they're doing a little hezzy, a little stop and go, I feel like that's a sign of your opponent being sweaty as we sack him here on the first down and 10. So it's 2nd and 17. Huge play there. He goes screen on 2nd down. Huge hit from Jamal Adams there. And now it's a 3rd and 21. So we have him in a really tough spot here early on in the game. He's going to check down right here to his running back. And we hold the 3. So 7-3, assuming this is up and good, and it is. 7-3, we're in a great spot. Now we get the ball, come down, put the drive together, and hopefully get a 2-score lead here. So Reggie Bush, 1st down carry, this time a lot different than the first carry of the game, and it's a stop there. Cunningham on 2nd and 11 is going to take off. Escape artist right up the middle for 14 and the 1st down. With just under 3 minutes now left in the first half, we go back to the dive this time, Reggie Bush, and it's going to be a small pickup of 2. Cunningham going to pass out of here out of the trips formation. I move to the right here to create a better lane, and it's just an overthrow, just a poor throw from Cunningham. You see my disgust. 3rd and 8. We throw it over the middle this time to Vern. Big Vern with a huge 1st down reception. Setting up a 1st and 10 right before the 2-minute warning. We're going to throw a bubble screen to Amari Cooper, who's hit stick after picking up 5 yards. We go right back to the ground game. Reggie Bush, nothing doing. 3rd and 7 coming up, and it's Cunningham rolling left. He sees a man deep, he throws it deep, and it's a strike from Cunningham to Steve Smith. Not sure how he makes that throw, but misses the roll into his throwing arm, but whatever. Touchdown, 14-3, and it's under 2 minutes left in the first half, so I'm thinking as long as we just hold him to 3, we're in a good spot here. He gets the ball coming out the half. The worst case scenario is him getting a touchdown and then getting another drive right out the half. Like, you don't want to have back-to-back touchdowns, and that's just the worst case scenario. So he had that drop there, and as you can see, he goes back in bunch, and he's dotting here. Josh Allen again in the bunch formation, throwing it underneath now. It's going to pick up a few yards there. 2nd and 4 coming up for Josh Allen. Josh Allen throwing right side now, a little out route is what it looks like, and he gets out of bounds at the 21. 1st and 10, bunch to the right. He motioned in the solo side receiver here. I only send one guy here. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me give this guy a different look. He's shredding zone. Let me give him man-to-man defense with everyone in coverage besides one dude. So that's what I gave him right here. And he's still so patient with it. He finds a man so late. But it did take up a lot of time. 6 seconds remain in the half. I run commit on this goal line, and he throws a little drag for the touchdown. So worst case scenario is starting to happen here. He scores, gets the ball at the half. It's 14-10. Runs 0-1 trap. We blow it up there. 2nd and 11 here. Bunch to the right side. Flat pass to the tight end. And he's going to pick up 6 yards. 3rd and 5. Halfback base sets up a 4th and short. 4th and 2. Let's get off the field. I'm going to play underneath coverage here. Try to keep everything in front of me, but not give up the deep ball. And he throws it drag route. Not sure how that got open, but it did. Right side corner route. Josh Allen is shredding up until this point. 1st and 10. Flat pass again. I mean, I don't feel like this guy's missed a read like at all, really. 2nd and 3. He goes read option here. So we read option with Josh Allen. Picks up the first. And now it's a 1st and 10 with a bunch to the short side. He ran a lot of short side bunch. And as you can see, he's just lasering with Josh Allen. 1 incompletion. I want to say he's 16 of 17 or something crazy up until this point. That was my man assignment, and I'm just lost in coverage. 1st and goal here. He's clocking this 3rd quarter as well, so that's not good. Runs the ball right up the middle. 2nd and goal. Once I see him audible here, I should have noticed Lamar in the game, and I should have ran commit. But just bad awareness on my part. When you see them bringing a different quarterback specifically, and they're in a formation where QB draw is, probably safe to run commit, and I just didn't notice it at the time. Watching it back, I should have noticed that. 1st and 10, my ball now down 3. So the worst case scenario happened. I was up 2 scores, and then he had back-to-back touchdown drives. And now we're in a spot where it's 2nd and 9. I throw in coverage and I catch my first break of this drive. And I say first break because on the very next play, I catch my 2nd break by throwing a pick, and Myles Garrett drops that one. 4th and 9 now. Game on the line, kind of, because I feel like I haven't stopped him. And I need to pick up this 1st down. So we throw the crossing route, possession catch, and it's going to be a 1st down. Biggest catch of Cooper's career with my team. 1st and 10. We go back to Reggie Bush now. Just trying to clock. I want to play the clock here. Score with as little time as possible. I feel like I want to keep his offense off the field. Don't want to give him too much time. He's been striking. He's been throwing nothing but dots. 1st and 10 here. 2-minute warning. We're going to hand it off to Reggie Bush. Right side. I juke back to the left to the 30. 2nd and 5 coming up with 1:30 left in the game. Reggie Bush, little stop and go action with the juke move. Touchdown. We're going to run that back. I want to show you guys what I was thinking on this run play. So we hand it off to Reggie Bush. He takes a bad route right here with his user. All right, we dodge him. I notice my tight end's free, so I try to wait for him to block for me, but I still end up outrunning him. And then we just have one-on-one. Got to make him miss. We juke move back to the inside. Nice little run stick there from Reggie Bush. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for him on his next drive. 21-17, his very first play. I mean, touchdown, cover 3 beater. My defense was really bad this game. I mean, this guy is exposing me. 1st and 10, back in trips, and it's going to be Reggie Bush picking up a 2-yard. Yeah, 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. I go hurry up here. Looking back, I don't know if these were the correct sequence of plays here. We take off, right? I probably should have clocked it here or called timeout. With 44 seconds left, I end up going hurry up. So I could have clocked or called timeout with 44. Instead, I let 15 seconds run off, and I throw the ball away. So 15 seconds could have been saved. I could have been looking at 40 seconds with 2 timeouts instead of the current scenario, but I think I did make a mistake by not calling timeout or spiking the ball. 3rd and 6 either way. After the little Barry Sanders pass, Reggie Bush is tired, so he's out the game. We hit Barry Sanders out the backfield. We call our first timeout of the 2nd half. We're on his 47, so we just need a few yards to get in field goal range here. I'm going with a couple crossing routes deep, and then the running back route underneath. He looks like he gambled there. Could have possibly threw it over the top. 2nd and 8 coming up. We check it down again to Reggie Bush, and we're going to call our last timeout, and we're going to send Morton Anderson out there to potentially tie this game up. 56-yard attempt from Morton Anderson, full power, and it's up and it's good. 24-24, heading to OT. Guys, we did not win the toss, but that's not the worst news of this. The worst news is, unfortunately, this great game is going to be stopped by bad servers, and I felt like I still should have uploaded this game, which is why you guys are seeing it, because it was such a good game. And this dude balled out. He balled out all game, and to have the servers give him a loss is just so dumb, especially in weekend league. I've been on both sides. It's shitty when it happens to you, and it's not fair to your opponent when it happens to them. And this was a great game, broken up by that. He could have easily won this game, and I could have won this game as well. So it's not to say he would have won, but I wanted to show him some love because he balled out and he did his thing, man. He was killing me on the offensive side of the ball. So shout outs to him. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, hit the sub if you haven't. Like the video, leave a comment, and I'm out to the next one. Peace.